I came to this 4th of July barbecue with the intention to run into this man. And I not only ran into him, David Strait, but I went up and introduced myself to him. When I went up and introduced myself to him, it looked like he recognized me. I said, "Do you know who I am?" He said, "Of course I do." We just met briefly at first, but then when I saw him later, he called me over to him, gave me a hug, and said that he knows everything that I've been going through. And he said we really need to talk in the next couple of days. We wound up talking for 3 hours yesterday, and he just gave such incredible insight into what's going on and what he's a part of. He's working directly under President Trump. He's exposing these clowns, many of which are wearing ankle bracelets right now. They're just involved in the biggest... just a couple of months ago, a woman came to him that was just like me, and David Strait's just completely busy. A lot of times in certain months he's only home like 4 days. The entire month he's just working tirelessly, and he's working tirelessly to expose the fraud in government, the legal system as we know it, and the really dark, evil things that they're involved in. But a woman came to him who was just like me, asking for help, and he, just because of being so busy, actually wound up kind of accidentally blowing her off. But he wasn't able to blow her off because thoughts about her just kept haunting him, like coming to him, keeping him up all night in dreams, and sort of letting him know that he should go back and find that woman and listen to her and figure out what the heck was going on with her. So he did. This woman led him to every single connection she'd made in her life, almost, every job, every employer, every relationship, every connection she had were people who were like monumental pieces of a gigantic pedophile ring that he wound up leading him directly to a tunnel of kids, with 5,000 kids that were uncovered in California just a couple months ago. With a lot of that information, more and more is coming out as we go, and I saw some crazy names on a flow chart of how this all works, and you got Nancy Pelosi, you've got names that are actually owning CPS agencies, like there's this one attorney, and he owns 27 in the state of New York, 27 agencies of they're private agencies. DHS is private. It's no different than being a manager of a McDonald's. He owns these agencies, and they're trafficking children, and they are making up, when it's all said and done, legally, just what they make legally without sex trafficking them, millions per child. It's incredible, and it's massive, and it's all really on a short time of being able to function the way that it's currently functioning, because people who know what they're doing are going to completely, this is all, it's mind-blowing. I didn't know a lot about it, but hearing it directly from him, looking at his flow chart, he gave me a hug, and he just said, "I love you, and I'm going to help you, and here's my number, and at any time I'm able to call him and get directly from him help." And so I know I'm in good hands, and the children are in good hands, my kids, and I don't know how long it's going to take, but I know that everything's going to work out, and that I have everything I need to get my kids back, regardless of what they've made legal.